When planning for retirement, wouldn't it be nice to have a detailed checklist to follow? Well, you can. Grandview Asset Management is sponsoring this segment to start us off. Bruce Smith is president and CEO. Now, retirement for some people can be right around the corners, or it could be years away, but checklist is a good thing to have, and you are going to start giving us an overview of what that checklist is.
Well, last time I was here, I had 5 items. We talked about doing a list of what you owe and what your assets are. We talked about having a an investment fund,
Sure.
More of an emergency fund for that. We talked about looking at drug and health care. So there was a lot of things we looked at because that builds up to what we're going to be talking about coming up here.
And those were just the first 5.
That was just the first 5.
So we're going to go through 5 more today.
Yes. And
so
next time I'm going to do 6 more. How's
6
that?
more. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, we're going to do 6 next time. The first one today we're going to talk about is a portfolio.
Yeah. And that is when we talk about risk and asset allocation. When you have your portfolios, as you get closer to retirement, your risk tolerance comes down, but at the same time, you got to have a portfolio that lasts 20 to 25 years. So what's your risk tolerance? Like we had a bad year in 2022, 2023 is doing a little better.
Okay.
So what's the asset allocation? Stocks to bonds to cash, things like that. And that's where an advisor can help out.
Okay. Let's go on to the next one. It says in-service 401k withdrawals. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. Well, you're not 59 and a half, that's why.
Well, no.
You have to be 59 and a half. If you're an active participant in a 401k, you can actually pull your money out, roll it to an IRA. It's not a taxable event, and have an advisor, or you can manage it yourself. So it's a good way as you get closer to retirement to have more control of your money and how you want to invest it than just the investment options inside the 401k. So it's called a 59 and a half in-service withdrawal.
In-service. Okay. Let's see another thing on the checklist. Managing anxiety. This could be on lots of different checklists.
Well,
honestly.
this is the big one. I know we have retirement account withdrawals, but we'll talk about anxiety here. As people make the decision of looking at retiring, anxiety levels go up. What's the markets are going to be? Am I going to have enough money? Are I going to cover my health care bills? So the anxiety really goes up. And I saw that in 2022 when the markets were down. Everyone's fears that they're going to retire in a down market.
Got it.
So.
Let's backtrack because I was the one that jumped ahead here.
That's right.
Retirement account withdrawals.
Well, one of your income sources is going to be money from your retirement accounts or your individual account. You'll have Social Security. If you're lucky to have a pension, you'll have a pension option, or you can get money from, say, an annuity. But what money, when you take your retirement account withdrawals out, you have to be careful. You're going to be drawing down on that money. And if you're going to be in retirement for 20, 25 years, you got to make sure it lasts. Now, at age 73, the government makes you take it out under the required minimum distribution. It's age 73. It went from 70 and a half to 73. So you're talking about drawing down on your retirement accounts. This is where the anxiety gets that people have to, that I'm going to run out of money.
Yeah, for sure. Final point, account consolidation.
Yeah, people over the years, during the accumulation phase, they have an IRA here at a bank, they have it with a broker or an advisor, they have an annuity, they have orphan 401ks, which are 401ks, you left a job and you just left the money there at the 401k. It's to help that anxiety, try to bring them all together.
Yeah, for sure.
And the good part about that is you can make sure you manage that money within your risk tolerance and your asset allocation, because you get a lot of overlap. So you think, hey, I'm diversified, when you're really not.
Good point.
So.
Okay, thank you. So we're going to see you again, and you're going to give us even more.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about Social Security. That's a big one, and pension options. So yes, we have more to go.
Okay, and here's how to reach Bruce. As we go to break, we thank Grandview Asset Management for sponsoring this segment. We'll be right back.